Okay, hello everybody. This is Martin, and I am back with my second thing I'm going to show off today: the Lite Brite Mini X unit. So, this is ran by batteries. Back when they were first made, these things were ran by a light bulb. Now, obviously, I think they still are, but I think the bigger ones actually don't run, are the ones that run on batteries, but on not batteries, but uh, bulbs. Now they might not. I'm not sure. They might not. I'll have to look at that whenever I get a chance to. But here is the unit. And obviously here are all the pegs. And my question is there a place to put them all? I don't want to lose them. Well, there might not be. Wait. There might be a... Was that loose? So this thing does have a stand for it. Pretty cool. I like that. So I am going to go ahead and unscrew the back here. And I'm going to figure out something for this because, again, I don't want to lose all the pegs. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe put them in a bag or something. All right, where are my batteries? All right, so first thing we gotta do is see if it works when we get the batteries in. Because once we do get it working and it works, then we got a good item here. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to work. I'm not saying it will work. I've had products that I've bought before that didn't work. But that doesn't mean a thing. Okay, that doesn't come off. Alright. Oh, let's see here. I may just have to get a bag for all this. For all these pieces. 'Cause again, I don't want to lose them. You stupid thing. Alright. Ooh. So does it stay on? Oh, okay. So, in order to turn it on and off, we gotta press down on it. That is cool. Now, I'm trying to get these kickstands out. Oh, well, duh, dude. It push out. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Pretty cool. You know what? Actually, I think it can set up by itself. There is no real, like, bag or something. So, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab me a little bag. Because I don't want to lose these pieces. And we'll do one of the... Oh, hang on. I'll get the instructions out too. Be right back. I'm back, and nope, this thing does not come with a holder for your thing. So I am going to do this one that says cool. So it does come with instructions on how to set this thing up. I've already got the batteries in, obviously, so I'm going to go ahead and make it. Alright. I'm going to start by putting pegs in the cool part. Oops, don't lose that. I kind of wish that Lite Brite, okay, the Lite Brite, the world's smallest Lite Brite I have, comes as a compartment in the back. It doesn't hold as much as a regular Lite Brite would. So, I do not like this. I do not like that this whole thing, that these pegs are basically loose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump them in this bag. I don't like that this thing doesn't have its own little set of its own little thing to put your pegs in. Like I said, in the world's smallest Lite Brite has one. I'm only going to do one today. I'm actually going to just do one. Because I really don't want to take time doing all these patterns and then just taking them off. According to the instructions, though, we can connect two of them together or more. That's pretty cool. I like that. But again, what I don't like about it is the fact that all these little pegs are easy to lose. Completely easy to lose. Because it's so small. I mean, they're not as small as the world's smallest Lite Brite pegs, but they're pretty dang small. And if you're like me, you got a cat, she's gonna play with these, and they're gonna get lodged in their throat or something, or they're gonna go flying all over the place, and you don't want that. By the way, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when I get the first letter done. It's starting to look pretty cool, actually. Yeah, like that. By the way, cool. Now, again, will I probably get the other one to see what it's like with two together? Maybe. We'll see. What I really like about this is the fact that all of the pegs, actually two of the pegs, hold this thing in place. So it doesn't wobble around when you place the pegs in. Try to place the pegs in. I think they thought ahead of that with that. And once I get each color done, we'll I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so this is what it looks like so far. Pretty cool. Alright, now we're going to move on to yellows. Like I said, we're going to do each one by one. So, did you guys ever have these growing up? At least one of these? When you were a kid? I know I did. I got it from a cousin when they were done with it. Like, hey, you gotta have it. Like, cool. Of course, we had those ones that you had didn't have the batteries in them. You had the ones. We had the ones that had the light bulb in them. I think what they should have done, okay, is maybe put the storage units in the back of this thing. I get the batteries back there, but that's the same thing with the world's smallest Lite Brite. And it had a storage on the back of it. So what stopped them from putting them in this one? Is it too small? If it's that small, then like make a bag or something. Come on. Obviously, kids are going to lose these things. Easily. They really are. Like, okay, don't lose these. Okay, we won't. Oh, sorry, you lost them. How could you lose them in a day? They're so tiny. So here's my suggestion, parents. Hand your kids a baggie and say, put them in here. And they start saying why. Tell them, if you do not put them in there, we're throwing this away. Seriously. Or just tell them, well, until you put them in there, you're not taking them out. I don't want you whining that you lost all the pieces. And every time you take them out, you need to put them back in the bag. Please. Because again, it's going to happen. How small these pegs are? There was no bag to put them in? There's a good chance you're going to lose them all. I mean, lose them all. I'm not kidding. Heck, I'm surprised I haven't lost all the world's smallest ones. They're so tiny. But I thought ahead. The minute I opened that thing, and I got home, I put them all in the back. And those I didn't put in the back, I put them in the bag. This might be a 2-video process. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Okay, so next ones we're going to do. It's coming together, by the way. Just turn it on here. Looking awesome. Or should I say, cool. And I'm going to do the O. The green O. And like I said, you've got animals, keep them away from these. These are token hazards. Or little kids. And keep an eye on little kids with these. So you know little kids like to put stuff in their mouth. I think the only green ones we have to do is the O. I don't see any other green colors around the area, so. But there's oranges and whites and a little bit of blues around there too. So, oh, it is green. Just on the edge, left edge. Okay. Just 4 of them. Yeah, this might be a 2-part. We'll see. My main concern is the fact that this video is going to take more time than my laptop will take. And not the laptop, but the cloud. Like I said, my cloud can only take so much audio and video before it says you have too much. Okay, so that's what the O looks like. Pretty cool. Alright, so now we're going to do the L. Oh, and we might want to do the greens on the outside, so I'm going to do that real quick. Do we have any more greens? Yes, we do. We have one. Two. Three. And 4. Alright. So now we're going to do the blues. And we'll do the outside areas. There's a bunch of blues on the outside area. A few blues on the outside areas too. One of these days I'm going to show you my world's smallest Lite Brite. And one of these days I want to buy me one of those larger Lite Brites. The big ones. So my question though is that how do you stack them? I know you can press them, put them 4. We can put them side by side. But according to this, also stack them. I'm guessing the reason why you can stack them is because it's square. So they fit together quite nicely. Let's go color by color, so that way we know what one we need to do next. What one we need to put in for each one. By the way, I'm using the batteries that I have left over from my electronic bank I bought the other day. I think it's so awesome. It doesn't say anything I wish it did. I used to have one that would say how much money you had in your bank every time you put money in. But it just shows up on the LCD. I didn't know what happened to that old one. I know I did something with it. We're about done with the blues. This looks amazing. Or cool, as it says on the outside, on the thing. Alright, we're almost done with this part. And now, I'm trying to decide if I want to do the white or the orange now. We'll do the white. And what's cool about this is that it doesn't plug into anything, so except for the only thing I don't like about this is the fact that it is not, you can't keep it on, basically, because if you keep it on, you are going to have problems with battery leaking. You don't want that. Oh, that's orange. I don't want orange, I want white. No, white. There we go. Let's go ahead and finish this up. And then we'll sew it off. Now, it's cool about the world's smallest one is that you can actually all kinds of cool things with this thing, with the world's smallest. You can do the same with this one, but it only has the outlines for you. I'm thinking that they decided, you know what? Let's give them some ideas, and they can go wild with what it looks like, with how it looks and everything. I like the fact that this thing has preset stuff, but again, if you had Lite Brites when you were a kid, you didn't want to do it out of a book. You want to do it. You want to make your own creations, you know. Mm. Like, example. There we go. You didn't want to have someone preset one for you. I think they did at one point. I think they did make it so you can make your own. I think that's cool. That's an orange. Don't want an orange and a white. I think it's cool that they decided to, you know, make it where, like, oh, you can do it this way. But again, if you're a young kid and you're doing this, you don't want to, that's orange, I want white. You don't want to follow the rules. You don't want to make it your way of cool, you know? But there we go. I think once I have these holes poked out, it might be easier to put some in now than they used to be. First they came out of the package. White. Now the reason why I'm doing it this way is kind of show you what it looks like. Here's the last one, I think. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like so far. Almost done. There it is. It's almost done. We're still working on the orange now. Again, I kind of wish that they would have maybe made it to where you had a compartment in the back or a bag or something. But oh, it's done. This is probably one of the coolest little sets I've ever had. Now, I'd say that I really do like my world's smallest and the world's... Oops. And the original. But compared to this, this is actually kind of neat. I'm glad they got different sizes for this. For these sets. Because back then you only have one set. One size of set. And that was the regular set. And we are done. About done with the oranges. Pretty cool looking, I like that. It looks awesome to me. And I'd say this is probably one of the, if not the best, it's one of the coolest toys I've got so far this year. I'm guessing the reason why they don't have a bag for this is they're like, oh, well, you might be using all of them. Oops. That was a yellow and an orange. That's probably why they didn't want to, have kids doing it the way they want to do it. But again, I'm saying this once and only once. I kind of wish that they didn't have to go by the rules. I mean, I get it. You could do it your own way. But you might end up with some that you don't want to look like it to look like. But I will say this. This is one of the coolest looking sets I have ever made. I haven't done. I really wanted to get one of these to see what it was like. And I gotta admit, despite it not having a bag, but we had to have other templates, so I'm not going to do, obviously, but I'm going to save those. We got oh my gosh, I guess this is a clown. We got oh my gosh, I don't know what this is. We got a house, I guess, or a smiley face. Don't know what that is. We got all kinds of patterns. But this was my review on the Lite Brite Mini X Connect. Is it good? It's neat. It's a neat little thing. I would say that this is. It's not terrible, but I kind of wish it had its own little holder for all the pegs that are left over. But for what it's worth, I would definitely say pick this up if your kids like Lite Brites. This thing is amazing. It is cool. I like it. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's all I know what it'll be.